Hey guys, welcome back into the channel for another episode of Final Fantasy VIII. But this one's going to be an exciting one because we will progress main mission by the end. We are back at it again, picking up in Fisherman's Horizon after you guys have seen me do quite a yo-yo, I guess. I 1 minute was trying to explore the world, then I wanted to do main mission, then I started panicking that we're gonna go on to the next disc and what if I miss something, so let me panic explore the world again. But it was not without its own successes because we found out about Chocobos. So I want to kind of continue that into this. I know regardless of what I said at the end of the last episode, I'd like us to still go back to the Shumi village. Because I just want to give that one another gander. If there's anything I learned in the last episode from our Odin mistakes to discovering the Chocobo forest and things like that, it's never really a bad decision to go back through and relook at something. Maybe you're feeling a little froggy one day and the next day you're on top of it and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I've solved it and things like that. So it always benefits getting to see something again for not that first time, but that second time when you're kind of analyzing it through a different lens. So let's dive back in. I tried coming back to Fisherman's Horizon to see if there was anything I could do. We did get to talk to the shopkeeper about the Moombas, and then we also got to play this kid at cards, who is actually probably even more of a card shark than I'm giving him credit for. I am in this in-between state where I am loving the card game, but I'm not willing to dedicate like massive amount of times to it yet. I do think that there's a whole strategy to who has what characters, how to bait out the character cards and everything. So right now I'm sitting with, I guess just for Noah, I think, well, we have a couple other characters. We've got Biggs and Wedge, right? But, no. Yeah, we have Biggs and Wedge, and then we also have, oh my goodness, Fujin and Rajan. So there's more than just for Noah. This is the perfect way to start an episode 2 with this music. So yeah, Final Fantasy games have a habit of really drawing out my indecision and also my overthinking in starting to think, wait, is this where the game wants me to go? So maybe I should go this way so I don't run into the main story because I don't want to progress yet because I want to do it definitely puts it on display. But it is all from this just desire to see as much as possible and the fear of missing out. I don't get FOMO in my real life. Like, I don't get FOMO when a new game comes out unless it's Fable. Yeah, I don't really feel it too much. But for some reason in Final Fantasy games, if I know that I've missed something, and I will often miss something. Oh, I did actually want to go back into the classroom real quick. But yeah, no, when I know that I've missed something, it drives me crazy. Like that you guys saw, my fear of missing that GF. That was the emergency exit. I wanted to go back. Can I use this? No. I actually wanted to go back to the classroom and just look at the help guide again. I know that's something that you guys had referenced in some of the early on episodes. I know I've said this before. I'm a few episodes ahead of you guys. But I do see little, the little mentions here and there. I try not to look too much because I just don't want to be completely spoiled to things so much. And I know I've said this before, but so much of my love for a video game, especially with the first playthrough, is getting to experience it as much as possible on my own first. But there's a couple things that can help us. So one of those is going into the tutorial. The basics, let me actually double check the basics. Refer to the tutorial, sorceresses and magic. Actually, let's look at this. Yeah, this actually could help us with the story. A woman who has inherited the power of a sorceress. The origins of the sorceress go back to ancient times during Hein's reign. However, there is no factual evidence. Refer to the tutorial on how to use magic. That's it. Who's inherited the power of the sorceress? But there can be multiple sorceresses. But inherited the power of a sorceress. That doesn't exactly help me with the main story. About magic. by ordinary ordinary people. Paramagic, controlling energy, was developed by Dr. Odin. The skill can be gained through proper training. However, with magic, it is difficult to achieve power levels that are comparable to conventional weapons. Independent energy force, by combining it with paramagic. Control tremendous energy. Memory loss is a possible side effect, but this has not been proven as of yet. That has to be important, guys. Think about it. A GF is an independent energy force. By combining it with paramagic, it is possible to control tremendous energy. Memory loss is a possible side effect. So maybe that's why I'm not remembering anything. Maybe that's why Squall can't. He doesn't remember possibly his sister, let alone his parents, or anything about his past. Or maybe he does remember. Or his memories are slowly coming back to him. I want to see if Selfie has updated anything. Just do a quick peek through this. There is a new one. There's a new entry. There'll be a garden festival next year. And the year after that, and on and on. So we're still looking for new members. It's not like I've given up on this one yet. Okay, my friends. Here we go. She has a new thing. I made a friend. I think I'll have my friends write stuff directly in here. I thought I'd have our leader, Squall, go first. But then I realized he'd never do that. So here's the order. Look up the latest entry. Yo, sup? It's Zelding. The hell do I write? Yeah, I know. I said I'd write something, but I have nothing to write. Oh, wait. I love hot dogs. Hold on 1 second. I love dogs. Hold on, I gotta grab a tissue. Ugh, I think I'm coming down with something. Getting the sicky ickies. You know, the ones they're always sold out. Anyway, that's it for me. Is that it? Just Zell's entry? This is so cute, but we have to come back here and read the other ones. Yeah, it's just from Zell so far. I love hot dogs. Sir Laguna's page? Wait, what is Sir Laguna's page? It was fate. I can't quite explain. This page is dedicated to Laguna. No, actually, I call him Sir Laguna. He is such a hunk. At least that's what I think. It seems, now I'm getting like, we've been in this game for so long, I'm like, have I read this? I don't remember reading this before though, right? But I do remember her calling him hunky. It seems Sir Laguna, I'll just refresh. It seems Sir Laguna was writing articles in Timber Maniacs while traveling. I'll be posting some of Sir Laguna's articles here. Want to see? Yeah. According to the article, Sir Laguna gambled to try to cover travel expenses, but he lost it all and told how dangerous gambling can be. I guess he got in a little over his head. That was where I played him. Yeah, of course. We've seen him there. Yeah. That is Dalit. That was Dalit. I don't think I did read this. In one of Sir Laguna's articles, he wrote about how he tried to get to Esthar. He tried many different routes, but he eventually ended up in Dalit. There's no way he can make it from Dalit. You sure travel a lot, Sir Laguna. Do you understand this picture? That was right before they got... I thought that was Esthar. Sir Laguna even wrote Esthar's secret. So at the beginning of this game, we were at Esthar's secret. All of the crystals? But actually, I know what it is. This is where Sir Laguna went scouting. Was it okay for this to be published? I guess he really needed the money. This is a hotel in Timber. Oh yeah. It's full of Galbadian soldiers. That's where they told Renoa that she couldn't stay this time, but then we ended up going back and staying. Wait, I know what's happening. This is updating based off of the Timber Maniacs that we're reading. Whenever we stay in hotels and go places, right? Every time that we find an article, it's Laguna's pages. You'll still find soldiers there. But this is a little too much, huh? Yes, This is a picture of when Timber was occupied by Galbadia. Sir Laguna tried to stay at this hotel, but it was used to house soldiers. Why are these articles from that period? That's because that was the period when Laguna actually wrote the articles. So, all the magazines with Laguna's articles are all old and worn out. I wonder how old Sir Laguna is now. I betcha he's a dandy old guy. I wonder if I've met him and not even known. According to Sir Laguna, he ended up here when he got lost on the Esthar continent. I hope Sir Laguna was all right, but what breathtaking scenery. I want to go too. I want to go. You know, you all know this place. Yes, it's the hotel in Balamb. Oh yeah, it is. So Sir Laguna went to Balamb too. Looks like Sir Laguna likes hotels. That's why we're always finding the articles in the hotels. What if Laguna is actually leaving them for his son to find him? Again, under the assumption that Squall's his son. The article says he really wanted to stay at the hotel but ran out of money. He wasn't able to try the famous Balamb fish. But what about the Badam fish? This is something extra. That's Odin. That's Odin's tower. Or the entrance to the Sentra ruins. Sentra? Wait. Sentra? It's the entrance to the Sentra ruins. You see me in the picture. There's a statue of a sorceress and a knight. It's kind of nice. Although there's tons of monsters, we'll go back there and fully uncover all the secrets of Sentra ruins when we get the no encounters. Wow, Sir Laguna's in a movie. That outfit. Sentra makes me think of FF7. Sir Laguna's in a movie. Plus, looks like it was shot near Trabia. He could have been famous. Oh, but I bet you he can't act. He speaks way too highly of himself in the article. I just find it strange that I don't see Ward in the picture. Let me know when you find Timber Maniacs. Yeah, it's telling the story of Laguna's pages. Latest diary. A bit old, quite old. Feeling blue. I think about Trabia. Okay, that was that. That was so good that we got to experience that. I would have missed. So we need to continue to come back here. Just at various moments. About the garden. Let me just see if there's anything new. Seed information. Dispatching. Qualifications for seed. Because my thing keeps going down and down and down. Right. Dispatching seeds. Deployed all over the world. Their tasks range from providing military support, qualifications, passing the written exam. According to rank. Right. Student roles, seed info, guard info. Okay, and then a message from Garden. Let's see what they're saying right now. Garden events. Cafeteria announcements! The competition for the hot dogs and meals is really getting out of hand. I did read that one already. The school festival committee, I think we already clicked on. I know she said it wasn't happening. Yeah, that's this again. Okay. Well, that was worth it. You just go to Garden Square. Good luck, Squall. It'll be a walk in the park for you. I don't expect fancy speeches from you. Just lead the way for us. We're counting on you. Oh, that must have been from Sid. We're counting on you. Oh, if I'm getting sick, I can do a Sid voice even better. I'm done. All right, so we're headed back and we're gonna go to the Shumi village one last time. Then we'll hightail it back and kick their butts. Gotta redeem myself. I'm still gonna keep this group because I think we're kind of running. Let me see where Laguna is. Yeah, he's still, Laguna, Irvine. I see the same, look, both of them are like over 6 foot. It's making me, this, I can just picture. Oh, the other girl's like, has defeated 47 enemies. I have such an innocent image of her. 116 enemies, but I don't even care about you. I'm like that girl. But I don't even care about you. We could go play for cards. That's where I'm like, trying to balance the card play while being obsessed with the story. I'm like, how do I balance? How does one balance that? I feel like I need to do a whole second playthrough just to maximize my earning potential with my cards. Third floor. So a couple episodes ago, I tried to check on Selfie during this time that she's feeling under the weather and having the blues for Trabia, so I'm not gonna do it again just because I feel like it would have happened the first time around, so let's just hot-tail it back up. I'm sure I've missed a couple more things too. Oh, this guy wanted to play cards, right? Really wanted to challenge Headmaster. Oh, then let's include FH's rules. What are the rules in FH? Must have been what I just played, right? Elemental? I should have saved first. That's a lot of rules. Okay, we need to ditch some of these rules. No, I'm out. I need to save before I play anyone. Not with all of those. We need to find that girl to change the rules. The elemental rule has spread throughout the region. We need to find that woman and pay her like the hordes of money in order to change the rules just back to a simplistic random or open. Maybe open. Yeah, we're ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time because I don't know. All right, there we go. I still want to have Selfie with us and see if she responds to Trabia in any sort of specific way. So we're gonna be down below. No. Perfect. So we're on the right side. We just need to go up to our little Shumi village. That's a big garden. Garden looks like it's kind of shifted too. All right, I'll be back, Balamb. To think this all happened because that one girl. Basically what happened was when I got killed, I then realized that I had that whole mission where the parents didn't know that their girl was safe and sound. And then it just occurred to me that I was like, that all happened because I retried one area. So what would happen if I got to retry a lot of areas? I don't think I'm... Whee! Like what happens when you just go back to the same area, but somehow you see it through a different set of eyes the second time around? It's not like rose-tinted glasses when you look at something for the first time, but I think you're just trying to take in... Shumi one more up. Oh, Shumi's... You're trying to take in very specific things and sometimes let other things fall to the wayside. Like mechanics, like boosting. I'm still grappling with the fact that I thought I was actually close to getting Odin too. Although, if he were to use that when we were GF'd, I don't know if it would annihilate both me and the GFs. There they are. Wait, this must be a different Chocobo forest then. Because look, it's a little round thing. It is. It is. There's one near the Shumi forest. This is a different one. Oh, Chocobos and Shumis. Moombas. Hey. How's it going? Back for more, eh? Thanks for the business. I love that. Didn't think so. Well, good luck. All right, first things first. I'm gonna try to do this without any help to detect. Beep, beep, beepies. Okay, so the goal, remember. Oh. Remember, we're trying to bring out 1 Chocobo. Okay, that's 1. Oh, okay, 3 have dropped in this vicinity. Let's go back to detect. Detecting. I think that this is gonna have a major part to do with these 2. It might even send all the cheeps up. Okay, sent all of them. Let's try bring them back down. All 3 of them spawn from here to here. So there's no way of getting, oh, I didn't mean to press B. Okay. Now we go to detect. Nothing in this corner. There we go, something right here. All right, let's go ahead and catch. All right, 1 down. Just a single babe. Well, then just remove these guys. And then have the single. Right? Yeah. Yes! Oh, mama. I guess I'll ride the Chocobo out of here. Wait, can he dig? If I were to stay in the forest and dig? We have a Chocobo now. We officially have a Chocobo. We have a Chocobo from here. That one went a lot easier than the first time I was trying to do. Look at us! Look at us! We need to find a way. We need to find a way to be able to climb the mountains. Look at how cute we are! Chocobos are one of the cutest things to ever walk this planet. Well, be in any video game ever is probably a better way to put it. Look at our hair! Oh my goodness, and our little baby! I don't think there's anything over. Look at our little footprints in the snow! Oh! Oh no! I need to go hug Revan. Revan's the closest thing I have to a little Chocobo right now. Our little Chocobo! There's gotta be more to this. Like, why would I want a Chocobo right here? Is there somewhere I can dig? Like the way his neck goes forward when he's running. They just make me so happy. Maybe part of it is like finding all the Chocobos in the different forests, and then you find the secret forest and you get something special. All right, I'm back to the Shumi. I think we just gotta give this another gander. Whew. I love their home. There is something about it that reminds me of Chrono Trigger. I'm not paying you guys. I'm not doing it. It's highway robbery. Okay, after that, please have a seat. After that, we will have revisited most of the continents. We've found 2 Chocobo forests. There's definitely more. Squall's like, oh, why am I here? We got to read Laguna's pages in the terminal. So that's reminded us of that. Please exit through the door. And then we've come back to Shumi. Again, I think that it's just going to tell us like where to find the pieces. And I found that blue vein on that one continent. So that's the one thing I can think of. But let's just kind of revisit this. Do the Shumi shuffle. I forget what we're even looking for. Blue stones. Looking for blue stones. Specialist thinks we had some in stock the other day. Oh. I guess I should switch to my Norg voice. Hello there. Can you see me? Hold on a second. Overcome difficulties with effort and ingenuity. That's the Shumi way. So will you be spending the night? I think I already have spent the night, but I'm just gonna do it again. Enjoy your stay. The things I do for love. We have our save point in here, and we should probably pop a save. There's a... Is that a blue stone? Why is he saying, The fish spinning is cracking me up. Let's do a save here. Chocobo world. Why did he just say there? The Moomba? Trying to press X on it, nothing's happening. Okay. Kind of looks like a blue stone. Imagine if you could have a Moomba as a GF. That'd be so cool. Okay, he said that the specialist? Maybe there's a section of the village that I missed. He said the specialist, let me listen to this again. Looking for blue stones. Specialist thinks we had some in stock the other day. So that's what I don't understand. If he says that he had some in stock the other day, he is the specialist, no? Oh yeah, my S level is bad. This was where we went over here. I'm just gonna revisit. Oh, I can't. Let's just go back into all of these huts real quick. Blue stones. Maybe it's another one of those things where it's just like randomly somewhere. Moomba. Another save point there. I love you. Ah, oh, that focus. Blizzaga. Let's give it to Zell. 7 Blizzagas. This is where the chief wanted to give me the gift. This is definitely this place. What about this guy? Did I talk to this guy? Oh, you've begun your assignment. We're counting on you. He said I've started my assignment. What? We're counting on you. He said that they had some in stock the other day. So does that mean they can find them here? Or they just had them in their inventory? Is there a way to go back to them? Frog. They had them in stock the other day. I think there's another part of the village that I can access. Oh, is this artisan would like to visit those artisans again someday. You seem to know the rules unfamiliar. Oh, no. We'll like to visit. I mean, I guess I could play him. I did just drop a save. Let's see. Let's play with the game with Balamb's rules and ours. All right, I'll do one of these rounds. Who knows? Maybe we can win it. I'm going for it. Please don't be Renoa. Oh, come on. Well, that could be good, right? That could be good. The panic in my voice. This is fine. I'm fine. Oh, I'm gonna whirlwind here. And I'm getting a bonus for that. So he's gonna try to change my card, which is fine. That's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. That card's bananas. I'd have to put Renoa there, but there's a good chance that he'd be able to destroy me. Okay, I'm getting that plus. There's no way he can overtake my card right there. Let's place boy right here. Come on, baby. Okay, he flipped that there. It's okay. 4. Then he'd have... Oh, he'd be able to overthrow her. Oh, no. Y'all, this is bad news bears. I'm losing, and he's gonna get Renoa. No, I have to reload. Shoot! I played so bad. No. I mean, is same in effect right now? If I use her, he'll overtake her. 4, 4, 2. I mean, I might as well use her because he's going to, right? He's going to anyway. So just overthrow this card. And then he's gonna take her. It's a draw. Okay, again, that was too close for comfort. I am still gonna go again because we have a save recently. The elemental rule has spread. All right, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, put him up. I like the elemental part. I don't like the same. The same confuses me all the time. Random plus elemental. Oh, good stacks. Lovely. I mean, I already have one of these eggs. And I do have a fire, so let's place, well, I could place the fire here too. And I don't know what his cards are. Probably putting way too much thought into it, but I'm thinking about putting it here. If I could... I'll place him here. It's just a solid card. Wow, okay, he's got some insane cards. That's not nice. I'm gonna wait on that. 4, but that's a 4. Oh, but I can't overthrow it. I have a same, but I can't take that over. Unless I draw something out. I'll have to draw something out. I can overthrow him from this side. He took it back. I can overthrow this. We could just go for not caring about the negatives, maybe? Five. Okay, he flipped that. That's fine. It's cool. Cool. All right, I could go fire here, or we can go fire here and overtake that. Not overtake the top, but overtake that middle. He did flip that. That was nasty. Nasty and gnarly. I lost. No, we draw. Oh, we drew again. These are probably winnable. Like, there's probably been one or two that I could have won. Again, it cannot end in a draw. You can't. Them's the rules. Oh! I don't even need a card. Just give me a clue as to where I'm supposed to find this blue gem. I guess I could look. A Gasper? That's a cool card. I don't have any holies. I do have a poison card. Go here. I'll probably take it. A plus? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let's see. But he'd overthrow her, and then you'd have to, then it would be stuck. Like, how do I run this? I could try to bait something out there. No, that wasn't a good idea, was it? But that's okay, because I have this. Then I can take that card, and there's nothing he can put there. Well, no, I'm just operating this terribly. Yeah, he can't do anything there, but then he gets to place another card. I could take over 2 cards right here. I also could take over... No, we need to do a double flip. So it would flip that, and it would flip that. But then he'll probably flip that card back. Another draw. I'm playing with fire, but that's 3 draws. We have to go again. Again. Come on. And only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate triple triad showdown of ultimate destiny. Come on. That's a lot of elemental stuff on the field. I'm thinking get out ahead, take this, or I should have done corner. Interesting. Wow. Okay, well, could go ahead and put this here, not try to take his card, but just make sure that he can't take my card from down below. But I am taking a negative hit there. All right. think I'm gonna place him here. Goes into the middle, flips that. Okay, that's fine. I need to do a double wombo combo takeover. The do-si-do. And then takes one. Victory is ours. Well, I really like this. The Cato Mobile Type 8 is kind of good too. And actually, oh my goodness. The Krista. I kind of like this though, but I kind of like this. I need more that are great for the right side, because right now I have a ton that are, their weakness is the right side and their weakness is the bottom and the top, but I don't have a lot that their weakness is the left side. So I'm gonna go with the Krista. Yeah. Lovely. That was worth the long battle. It's a good card. We need to remember him. Keep coming back with all the save points too. Keep coming back and taking his stuff. So anyway, blue crystal. I did look up the vase. Like, I'm kind of thinking, okay, look, I looked up the vase during the episode where we went back to, what's it called? To Wind Hill. So I'm like, maybe I just need to get over my high horse and be sure there's not another place to go. Like, there's a whole another stack of Shumi. Homes. I might need to look up the blue crystal. I'm worried that I'm gonna get locked out of this if I progress further. And you guys know how I feel. Oh, busy, busy, busy. Let's talk to him again. Well, first of all, let me get that for Raga. So. Aww. I can't talk to him. Oh, I can. Okay, let's start with the blue stone. Once again, blue, shadow, life, wind, and fire. 5 stones in all. 5 stones in all. He said that he had... Can you give me a hint? Y'all. Say, wouldn't it be nice to stay here sometime and make something? Stay here sometime and make something. Wouldn't it be nice to stay here and make something? What do you think, Sal? I kind of like the atmosphere. It's relaxing, you know? I don't have to look it up, but I feel like... Is it in the world? Is it in here? Is it... I haven't seen anything that resembles a blue stone in any of the houses. There's that save point right outside of that one house too, which is just kind of a strange spot to have. Have you seen a blue stone, Froggy? Like, maybe I'm missing an entire another area that you can go to? Is there an upper track? Maybe I need to give him something. The save point's there. Can I go? I can't go that way. I guess I'll save because I just won that stuff. It makes me think of the vase quest though. And with the vase quest, I had to bring someone specific. So maybe I need somebody different on my... What if I need Keistis? What if I need... Let me get out of here. What if it's a matter of bringing along a certain person in my blue stones? I see something behind there. And I can't go in here? He said that he had one in stock the other day. The specialist had one in stock. Are those the people up top? Specialist thinks we had some in stock the other day. But I haven't even seen a... This is just the hotel. It's the hotel. Is there another place that it can take me? I'm gonna go back up to the tippy top. And then I might have to look this up. Please have a seat. That kind of looks like a blue stone to the left. Could be the guys up top. Has specialist thinks we had one in stock the other day. But I haven't been able to buy anything from them. I haven't found a shopkeeper. Just a hotel. Please exit through the door. I feel like this is going to be a facepalm moment when I do find out. We had one in stock the other day. Are you guys the specialists? Talk to the person to my right. No, I don't actually want to use the draw point. I just want to see if there's more stuff to... No. That's strange, right, though? No, I don't have the money for that right now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna look up the blue stone just out of fear of missing this if I progress forward. Blue stone. Shumi village. I just want to know if it's... No! Are you kidding me? If this... If this is actually it, you will see steam leave my head here in a second. What? No way. I'll show you. Well, one, you guys probably already know. If you know, you already know. You've got to be kidding me. There's no way. No, no, no. I noticed it, but I thought it was a part of the infrastructure. So in my head, I was like, that I'm looking for small stones. When I think of stones to add to a statue, I'm not thinking a wall-sized stone. Now again, this is Pendy, that this is the actual thing. No way. No way. It's saying it's behind his statue. Like right behind his statue. But I didn't even notice a blue stone. I noticed the red stone. But did you guys notice a blue stone? Huh? This stone is blue. Hey. Don't tell me this is the blue stone. I guess I was thinking gems? What? Huh? Oh! Sculptor completely forgot. Sculptor already had it. Well, that's one down. 4 more to go. Okay, next go find some windstones. What does a windstone look like? Oh my gosh, you can see Squall being like, are you kidding me? Well, let's make sure it's not anything else that's right behind us. That blue stone? Oh, you've got it. Windstones. Windstones. Okay. What does a windstone look like? Next, go find me some windstones. That's the blue stone? That doesn't look like anything special. It's all like dull and off to the side. Windstones. Well, let me go interact with everything. Windstones. Well, let me go ask the guy, because he might know. I bet this one's in the hotel. Maybe in the hotel bedroom? Windstones. I feel so silly. What does a windstone look like? Okay, so we're looking for generic. We're not looking for like rubies or gems. To be fair, he did say stone. He didn't say gem. I guess in my brain, I thought gem. Hey, Moomba. This could be a stone. Everything could be windstones. Also, the specialist might have some. So that means everything we need is here. Of course.
Windstones. They may be lying around here somewhere. It's always busy here.
So windstones could be any... This looks like one of them. That means when I said inside of the hotel, that's because I found something. There's a breeze coming from it. I guess this is a windstone. Oh my gosh, okay. So yeah, it's just like Windhill, where everything is in the map vicinity. I feel so goofy. Man. I do have to remind myself that I really didn't grow up playing. I definitely wasn't playing a lot of RPGs from the late 90s growing up and things. And I talk about this a lot, as you might have noticed on the channel, that I sometimes bring games from all different generations and things, but especially like 90s to early 2000s, it was a different kind of thinking. Like I swore, like it was so much less self-explanatory, or not even, yeah, like now games just give you all of the hints and the everything you need to know. And so we've kind of lost a little bit of that problem solving and working that, oh, here he is, working that brain muscle and everything. And so I'm trying to like be kind to myself and remember that it's like I grew up with more, I would say I grew up with more modern games. Like I did grow up playing Banjo-Kazooie and some of the N64 classics, and then I had an original Xbox and things, so I did play games like that, but I didn't really get into too many RPGs until later on. The only RPG I was like constantly cycling was Fable, and Fable does pretty much tell you everything. There's literally a glowing trail to where you need to go in Fable, so but I'm learning and improving with every single game I play. Oi,
Sculptor.
is this it?
Yes, that's the windstone. Okay, 3 more to go. Next, Sculptor needs some life stones.
The Moomba. I bet you the Moomba is a life stone.
Life, shadow, water.
The water one should be easy. This has got to be the one in the hotel, because it was like a stone holding a Moomba, which would be a life, right? Yeah, because I said, That's like during this time that I think it'll be live by the time you guys see it. I played through Dino Crisis for the channel, and there was a sound puzzle. And this is something that I've noticed that I've definitely just never been attuned to when it comes to video games, but puzzles incorporating sound, almost like a Morse code style puzzle. What? There are stones under the roots. This must be the life stone. Never mind. Okay, I thought the Moomba was the life stone, but never mind. This is such a strange mission. Cool. I'm gonna go grab this. Lazaga. And sell it all just because he struggles to extract. Hello, Moomba. Reminds me of my baby kitten right now because she's so tiny, so her mews are like, they're so adorable. It's a little mew. So now next will be shadow. Maybe literally a stone that's in a shadow. Something just right there. I'm so happy we found this though, because I don't think I was feeling comfortable going forward in the main story until I did this. I think this is kind of like that last. I know I still have Odin open, but I'm willing to, well, maybe I should just go do that. No, I'm willing to leave him open for a little longer. After I got my butt kicked a couple times. I'm gonna wait until no encounters because I need as much time with him as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until we uncover no encounters, which will take a while. Is this it?
Yes, that's the life stone. Only 2 more to go. Next, Sculptor needs some shadow stones.
Is it the one that's behind here? Like, look, that's looking like a shadow stone. My dude. It's looking like a shadow stone. Like, is it the stones that are in the shadow of Laguna? All right, let's go get a shadow stone. Let me see if I can go on the other side of it. Found a drop point now. All right, so the shadow stone's somewhere else. I hope this is the bee's knees of gifts. This better be one really cool gift. I should have. Why was I thinking that I was going to have to go out into the world to gather all of this stuff? Classic me, overcomplicating everything. Shadow stone. Probably somewhere still out. There was that stone that was next to the tree. So maybe it's as simple as that. If they're all naturally occurring. Could be... No. Yeah, I'm thinking the one next to it. Oh, this is exciting. Hello. This one. No? Okay. No. Shadow stone. And then a water stone. A shadow stone. What do you think, dude?
Shadow stones. Specialist hasn't seen one around for a while. They're often found where shadows overlap.
Where shadows... I did do a up in the bed, but I think that'd be weird if it required you to go up into the room. But I'm gonna try. Shadows overlap could be somewhere outside. Well, you can't have a shadow.
Hold on, give me a second. The Shumi will.
Yeah, I'll spend the night. Want to know what's the deal with me saying to the Moomba? Wait, you saw that, right? Something clicked. I need to do that again because something definitely clicked. You saw that, right? Okay, it's definitely outside, but why am I saying and a click. Okay, shadow stones where two shadows overlap. Is that what he said? Or were they touched? Let me ask him again. It wouldn't be upstairs.
Shadow stones. They're often found where shadows overlap.
Okay, yeah, so no shadows here. Overlapping shadows. Where shadows overlap. But he said he hasn't seen them in a while. Could it be up top? But there's no sun coming in there. Could it be in the entrances? I feel like it could be the entrance. Often where shadows... Let me grab this again. This is going to be great for Zell. Actually, let's go ahead and see if that changed his junction ability. Go to junction for Zell. Junction. Auto attack. Yeah, Blizzaga swapped that for him. And then junction for Squall. I don't think anything's gonna change. Never mind regen. We have got to help this guy out. Irvine we need another GF, you guys. We gotta find one where shadows overlap. Yeah, if we can find another GF, then at least all three of my kids will have. Three where shadows overlap. I think it might be upstairs. Where shadows overlap. I mean, it could be inside, right? It could. I'm gonna go upstairs. Because you know what? That makes sense too, because he said he hasn't seen one in a long time. And maybe that's because he doesn't leave the village. Artisan wants to visit the artisan someday. Yeah, how much you want to bet it's because it's upstairs? Let's try that. The last one's water. I tried, that feels like it'll be a stone or something. The frog stone. The frog is definitely on the water stone. How we collected, I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I refuse to look up anymore because we have gotten all the hints that we really need or should have. Where shadows overlap. So I was thinking this stone. Because anytime I see a stone. Okay. Yeah, because when I leave the village and I come out a little bit. This was the windstone, so it's not that. Where shadows overlap. No. Wait, what about over here? I feel like there's a shadow overlapping here. No. Okay, let's go inside, run upstairs, see if at all our shadows overlap. Please have a seat. We're all inside here. We can maybe see upstairs, but then I'm thinking like actually the walkway, like the full walkway. I haven't seen a whole lot of other shadows. The music's off. I guess it's only playing in the village. Where shadows overlap. I'm like interact with everything just in case. These look like overlapping shadows, right? These look like well, what's this? Yes. Yes. Oh, overlapping shadows. More stones. That's it. Looks like the shadow stone. Yes. I was thinking we would have to actually walk out. I had forgotten about the crisscross shadow. Oh man. Please have a seat. Okay, that leaves one left. And I think it's the water stone, which I think is the one that the frog's on, but I can't get that close to it, so hopefully it works. And then we get to get our gift, and I hope it's something just stellar. It's gotta be. The Shumi seem like they only produce quality.
Only the best.
I'm excited. Please exit through the door. It's a good puzzle. Like, now that I'm sitting here, if I take a step back and I think about the vase and I think about this, they're puzzles in a different way than I'm used to. They're more like, I guess they're really word puzzles, and then you have to observe and find them through that. Maybe it's a little bit of my weakness in these games, because I'm like, when I go into a Resident Evil game, when I go into Dino Crisis, I'm like, okay, survival horror to me is synonymous with puzzles at this point in my life. So I'm used to it. But when I go into like a Final Fantasy, I guess I'm thinking more about the fighting and then the story than puzzles. So when I've been given puzzles, my brain's like, hold up, wait a minute. What is happening here? One last stone. This is so good. And it's really cute that we're making a statue for Laguna, especially after reading all of his papers today. Is this it?
Yes, that's the shadow stone. Wonderful. Lastly, sculptor needs some water stones.
Okay. That's it. Well, I've only ever seen one water thing near here, so it's got to be that, right? I've also been farming the Faraga and Blizzaga. It's a good spot. Who would have thought that the first stone was right next to him? You guys have to be honest and let me know if you guys discovered that on your own. Or did you rely on the Brady Games guy? Or your friends? That was the fun part about games that came in around this time and everything. It's like...
Water stones.
Oh. Yeah, that was an obvious one. Here's another stone. Kino would love you. Look at his little ribbit. I like that the first one is by the place and the last one's by the place, and everything else is really close by. Okay. I can't wait to see this thing. I'm so glad we came back, guys. This is why it's so good. If you feel like something's off or you feel like you missed something, just follow your gut. Also, don't mind if I do again. Every single time we come in here, we get Faraga. 2 more. Rev. Is this it?
No. This is a stone we put by the pond.
Oh.
Lastly, sculptor needs some water stones.
Okay, never mind. Okay. So I fell for it. I've... What do you mean? Why is he acting like that was stupid? He didn't even know that he had a stone right there. It's got to be the hotel stone, right? It's got to be the hotel stone. I played right into that. Oh, that's so cute. See, this is why these are some of the best games, because they think about that. They're like, oh, the player is going to assume that that's the water stone because it's a stone inside the water and there's a frog sitting on it. Let's get him. What a chump. I could go back into here. Blizzaga. I'm going to trust my intuition on this, and I think it's the hotel. But once again, I know that's a little strange because that would mean that you have to be spending the money to stay there. I want to get into that home. Everything all right? What do you mean is everything all right? I have another stone to find. I have another stone. You're not telling me where it is. The water stone. There's a bunch of different waterways.
Can you see me? The shimmy wall.
Oh, maybe you don't have to spend anything. I've never actually looked, but he didn't say that I had to spend 100 gil. Okay, look at this environment. See, there's no fish here. Look, 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 look. There's no fish here. The fish isn't spinning. So it then causes the fish to spin. Why does his spinning? Maybe it's because he's controlling it? Okay, I've fallen for this. This obviously isn't where the water stone is, but I just wanted this to so badly be something. I feel like I'm going crazy with that. There must be something more to that. All right, maybe we go back to the chief's home for the water stone. Water stones, water stones.
That was a rock we put in the pond. Everything all right?
I've gone upstairs. I don't think that it would make you go back upstairs. I can't go into here. Water stones. There's one major water area here. The only other thing that's water is the chief's home. No. All right, let's try the chief's home. Maybe he has some stones to put into the water lying around, like for his aquarium, for his giant water-cooled system. I could see a water stone here, right? You think? Maybe not. Maybe that's silly. There's so much water in here. Where are the stones?
You become your assignment.
Okay, there's no stones in here. It has to be by the lake. It has to be by the water. Was there water up at the tippy top? Oh, Moomba. I wonder if there's a Moomba Final Fantasy MTG card. Okay, so if that's just a rock by... Okay. Are we sure? Is this another rock that's right by him? Well, now I need to eliminate the rocks by him. So it's not inside the house. It's not inside the chief's house. It's not at the front. There must be a lake somewhere else. Like a little pond, a little river. I can see the blue rock in the back, but there's also a rock to the right. It's like the obsidian or something. think about it. Water rocks. Found a draw point, nothing there. You.
Lastly, sculptor needs some water stones.
Water stones? Water stones? Okay, water stones. Maybe you are going a little bit further every time. Water stones. Do you guys know?
Busy, busy, busy.
I know it's been like an hour of me trying to do the Shumi mission, and I could just look it up, but I don't want to. Let me scrape together what little pride I have left. Okay, so we've been in there. It wasn't in there. I fell for the water stone. Devious. I tell you, devious. Water stones. Water stones. Water stones. Moomba. Water stones. You guys are probably like, you passed it 20 times. That was the windstone.
He just says everything I wrote. Everything I wrote?
Water stones. Water stones. All right, let's try to go back up one more time. And then if I explore all of this path, then I'll look it up. The stone with the frog made the most sense. It just did. The squall's face matches exactly how I'm feeling after this hunt. I feel like between this and the wild goose chase of trying to even find Fujin and Rajin, that just did my head in. Please exit through the door. The real practice is in patience. I'm trying to interact with everything. Press X on every single thing. Okay, so coming out here, is there a water thing? Is there anything that looks like water? It's like, no. That's why I'm wondering if it's out here. There's one more path before you are released to the full thing, but no. This isn't where the stones would be. Water stones? As my S level depletes to next to nothing. So nothing. That was good, the overlapping shadow stones. All right, let's look up water stones. Okay, Waterstone, Shumi Village. Waterstone, please have a seat. Everybody sit down. Waterstone, Shumi Village. Inside the sink. Wall of fake stone is found in the pond. It was inside the one house I didn't go to. Leave no stone unturned. That is truly this mission's title. Leave no stone unturned. Oh my goodness. Do you ever feel like breaking down? All right. Artisan's house. Come here. That was Laguna's then, right? That place. That must have been Laguna's house? The artisan. I never even noticed that there were stones inside of his home to begin with. Again, fortune favors attention to detail-oriented people. Oh, come on.
I just want to like the visible.
Could this be it? Do you mind if I take the stone?
Go ahead. Artisan only uses it for washing.
You'd have to circle around and click on everything. Or I guess you really have to think, okay, water. If it's not that water, where does water flow? Kitchen. But I barely looked at that like a kitchen. I've got to say, I was not considering that to be a kitchen. I don't know how I was looking at it. Guess it's just like a workshop to me, which a workshop would have us think, probably. Okay, guys, this should be it. And then we have to go back to the chief, who will then give us. But I'm more interested in seeing where they're gonna place this statue.
Okay.
Is this it?
Yes, this is the water stone. Congratulations, your job is complete. You may go sit down now.
But I want to see the statue. What about the statue?
You don't need that stone, right?
Oh, you don't need that stone, right?
Actually, no.
What? Huh? Huh?
We don't need any of these stones to finish the statue.
We busted our butts for nothing? Perhaps they wanted us to get acquainted with the village. Oh, that's probably true. And that last stone, you wanted us to visit the artisan's house, right? That's why it wasn't by the pond. Of course, there was no need to put a stone in the inn. If we were going to stay here, we would inevitably go there. Yes.
Yes.
You pretty much gave it away in the beginning with that blue stone. There's no way anyone can miss that. Look at how big it is.
Sculptor is most impressed. You were the first one to perceive that much. There was a purpose for making you help us. We wanted you to appreciate our village.
Oh, okay, but my heart. The thing is, what's interesting is that I already appreciated their village on my own before even, because of my playstyle and everything. Like, I had already looked at everything and I was like enjoying talking to everyone and staying at the inn and doing all these little things because that's just my playstyle. But I guess, yeah, if you like are just sprinting for main missions and quests, it is a cheeky way for, you know, you to get the player to have to observe and look around and notice all of the tiny little details. The thing is that this actually went against my style because I had already looked at everything before. So I took everything, I almost did the opposite approach, which is like I was meticulous the first sweep around before I got to the mission. And then when I got to the mission, I was like, oh, I know it all. So I don't need to go around and collect because I've already seen, like I wasn't looking at it through that lens.
That in turn would make us happy and give us inspiration to finish the statue. It was definitely fun watching you going around our village.
Good for you. I guess it was kind of fun looking for those stones. It was a simple game, but I thought it was pretty clever.
Sculptor is very pleased to hear that. You know, we don't do this all the time. Please understand that we went through all this trouble because we wanted you to like our village.
I'm losing it. My sickness is grabbing hold and it's helping. It's losing it. That was sweet.
You may go see the elder now. You may go see the elder now.
So it's just, oh, they just want people to understand and appreciate all of their hard work. I love it. I'm so glad we came back here. No matter what we get, I just liked what that taught us. Getting to see the village how they see it. It's a quaint but adorable village. I love it. Oh, wait, is that the... No, that's the artisan. I want to bring something back for the artisan later down the line. Kind of like how we reunited the mother and her son. I'd love to be able to do that. Hello. Oh. That was cheeky. Blizzaga. All right, we're getting Zell close. 5 Blizzagas, let's go. Hopefully it's something good. What if it's a GF? No, that'd be bananas.
The elder will now present you with a gift. For your services, it gives me great pleasure to present you this.
Oh my gosh, those fingers. Huh?
Elder, assistant is having a hard time seeing it. Attendant. Oh.
What is it? Am I missing something here? What the? I don't see anything.
Isn't it amazing? When he holds something in his palm, you can't even see it. Such is the power of the person who has attained eldership.
What? What? So what's the gift?
What else? The honor of seeing his hand. These great hands have shoveled the earth. These great hands have created wonders. These great hands justify his eldership. We are proud to send you off with this gift. Do stop by again. Good day.
Hey! It was the joy of getting to know the village. The joy of getting to know the village.
Please feel free to stop by any time. Please leave at once. Hold on. We forgot to give you a souvenir. It's embarrassing to present you this silly thing after what we have already given you, but here you are.
A phoenix pinion. Okay. That's cool. Okay. You know what? Hey, looks like you got something. Hey, what's that about the elder's hand thing? Maybe... Oh, explain what it all meant? I think it was true. He's kept his hands concealed since we met him. Judging from this place, they're pretty advanced, so they can't be stupid. They probably knew that the silly hand thing wasn't going to impress us. They sincerely admire Laguna, so they wanted to treat us kindly, since we know him. Their kind gesture just came out weird, that's all. But at least they tried. I think overall it was a decent, heartfelt welcome. That's so cute that Squall is taking that in. And this goes back to, like, he's so intelligent and everything. He's just got so many thoughts going around in that brain, and he's probably second guessing himself, and adolescence is hard, and it's just, yeah. But he's so brilliant, and he understands other people. And I love that about him. All that just to welcome us? Man, oh well. I guess it was all right. I love how I was sitting here thinking it was going to be like some superpower. Yeah. Well, we got a little breather. That's good. Funny, the elder humbly concealed his hands. Norg, on the other hand, showed them off. What a amazing point. That is quite a brilliant observation by Squall. He's so...
What a shame. They probably know. What a shame. Of course. There was a fierce shrewdness about their eyes, and an unimaginable destiny awaits them. There's no doubt that they know. Then why did you bother with the charade? You should have just said here. There's nothing. I did not want to give them material things. I wanted to give them a moment of peace and a heartfelt welcome.
Think about the depth of that. Like, I know if you were a kid probably playing this, you're probably sitting there and you're like, what the heck? Right? Like, I just got nothing or I got opinion. But that is kind of the cool, like, as an adult, I'm sitting here and I'm like, imagine. They were like, he knows that they have this big destiny. And he's like, I just wanted to give them a moment of peace and a heartfelt welcome. I'm going to cry. I don't know why that just hit me so hard, but that is beautiful. And that's why I love these games, is there's so much beauty in these profound moments that you can easily overlook if you're just flying through or you disregard it. But that is, I just like the amount of times that you encounter someone that just seeks to bring you peace, just a moment of reprieve.
Sounds like a poor excuse.
And that's why you're the elder's attendant and not the elder. Just because you don't see it yet.
I have an assignment for you. Yes? Assist the sculptor in the shop. You will not rest or sleep until the statue is complete. What? Wait a minute. You misunderstood me, Elder. Please! Mercy! No!
That is true wisdom. That was worth it. That line, that...
No!
What was that? That was beautiful. That's better than any GF or anything we could have received. A moment of peace. Maybe some frustrations on my impatient self, but the meaning behind that and the desire. It's incredible. I'm actually going to go back in there and see if I can poke around one more time, and then we'll go and head back to Balamb. I feel really calm at heart, and I think that gave me exactly what I needed to just sit here and be like, you know what? Even if I miss stuff, even if I go on to Disc 3, even if I've missed some forest or whatever it is, like, it's okay. We have a great destiny ahead of ourselves.
Please make yourselves at home. We are kindred spirits.
I don't know why that's going.
Oh, attendant don't want to make a statue. No.
I love just them pointing out, notice how he never wanted to show his hands. And the other guy was like, Norg. And him saying Norg was always throwing them around and talking about them and saying that was his power. Man, if that isn't just the... Wow, that's so on theme too with our whole conversation of leadership. And I remember I told you guys this earlier on in the story, but I talked about the difference between demanding respect and commanding respect and all of the other different types of leadership styles. But those two, like, that is the amazing difference between these two characters. And holy cow, that this whole section, albeit frustrating at some moments because of my own oversight. I love that. It's one of those things where there's sometimes just these phrases that stay with you and they strike you for some reason. And I'm sure it's because there's like a part of you that just finds it to be just profound. It's like the best word I can use for it. But that scene right there is now kind of stuck with me the same way that I talk about it all the time on stream, but I've really loved the latest adaptation of Frankenstein. And there is a moment in that where Frankenstein's monster says, the miracle is not that I should speak, but that you should listen. And I have just like kept that in my head because I thought it was one of the greatest moments. It was just one of the greatest things. There's so many incredible lines in that movie, but it's things like that that just stay with me. Amazing. All right, let's get back into our garden, y'all. And I'm ready. I'm ready to finish up Balamb, go back to the main mission. Let's fight our... That's the other thing too, is I'm sitting here and, in my head, I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna take them out. But there's a sadness in this too, and maybe that's why the moment that I knew we were fighting Fujin and Rajin, I probably did this without even fully realizing, but I ran back to just trying to explore the world and things, because even though we knew they were always on the disciplinary committee with Seifer, we knew they held allegiance to Seifer, but they were our schoolmates. They were, and that's a tragic part about being a seed that they touch on here and there, but when you sit there and think about it, you go to school with these people, you make friends with these people, and you saw all the relationships, all the dynamics of the kids being like, we're gonna be together forever, right? We're gonna be friends forever, like all this stuff. And ultimately you end up going separate ways, or you find yourselves on opposite sides, not because you want to, but because of the sense of obligation to your duty, to the people around you. They're showing loyalty to Seifer. Maybe a little bit of blind loyalty, I think that they're more than capable of making their own decisions and everything, of course, but there's definitely a tinge of sadness happening here as you're fighting people that you knew and went to school with. All right, I'm going to pop a save here, and then we're going to do that fight sequence again and continue on with that, but I'll see you guys in a second. I needed that moment of peace. All right, I'm gonna do a quick save. Just make sure we top up with a tent. Actually, are we maxed? Yes, we are. Well, I was hoping to come back with an Odin, but that's okay. We don't need it anyway. We can crush them. I just need to remember to conserve my energy for the second fight that happens. I need the kid to sneak us back in. I do believe that we still have to find... We might have to go back and forth a little bit because I brought you guys in after the kid. Huh? The commander let us out from the station. Oh, okay then. They're so easy. Oh, kind of want to bring Renault on this because of Doji's powers. Yeah. And then we're gonna junction exchange Irvine with Renoa. Yep. And then we'll heal her up real quick. But yeah. Doji might save our butts. Angelo. Such a good puppy. We need a... Oh, let me sort. I haven't sorted in a while. That feels a lot better. Yes. Renoa. And then we can high potion Renoa too. Beautiful. Then let's just pop back up here and... Forgot about battle. Rearrange items for battle. I definitely forgot about that because I mostly haven't used it at all. And that would be really smart. It's too next level for me. Okay, so we need to find... Or no, I can still draw this. Oh, let's talk to the kid. Next time, I'll take care of everything. Nah, but where is the captain? Hey, if you guys are done running errands, quit loitering around. The captain, where does he take a nap? I've been wondering that myself. Okay, so we've been over there. He did the fishy business, right? Like, he did cause the fish to be stanky. Kid's out. You still haven't found? Ugh. She'd throw a tantrum for him napping instead of being on patrol. Freak you away, what? I wonder where he sleeps. But I thought we found that. The captain? Check the harbor area. We already did that. The dog. See, my thing is that I don't even know what prompted him to appear. So I'm just trying to recreate that, which was me going all around, talking to the sick guys. Let me go back into Zell's home. We might want to pop a save here so we don't... Oh, that's what we need to do. We need to pop a save right before. All right, mums. Must have been pretty bad fish to give off that odor. All right, so that occurred. Then we go to the train station. Then we'll go back to the harbor. I'd be fascinated to know the exact exchange of, or like a order of events that you're supposed to do in order to get him to show up sooner. I know the dog was a part of it. Okay, so talk to all of these folk. They're sick, it smelled funny. Captain, how could you? Then yes, this person, I wasn't paying attention. He went off to town center. So now we jet over here. That guy tells us to talk to the dog. Talk to this guy. The captain? It's his nap time. I mean, he's on patrol. I mean, Now we'll go over here. Down here, I'm going to talk to both parties again. And then I'm going to go around the side. You still haven't found the captain. I think I need to tell them we found him. I think that might be it. And then they'll say, bring him back here. Let me pop over here, pop back, and then instead of saying, what the heck, where is he? We'll do, we found him. Love the seagull sounds. I love a seaside town. Here we go. Look at this. The commander's pissed off because the captain's still not back. Dude, I feel bad for the captain. Okay, so they're doing this, which means the 2 people have left. Feel sorry for the captain. So now we're gonna wrap around here. Then we go to the dog. They're gonna exchange, like the day's almost done, and then we come back and then he's there. We need to make sure we get it this time. Boy, searching for people is tough. Oh, never mind. If you go back to the hotel, the captain might be there. All I do is crouch all day. Alone's possessions. Grab this. Cure. I don't even know if anyone can do it. Yes. Give it to Zell. Do. He didn't say that he's almost done with his date. That looks like a knife. On a side note, it looks like a little silver knife. Oh. Alright, so let's head back to the hotel room. Wrap around here. You guys. He's gotta be here. The commander's pissed off that he's still not back. What am I supposed to do? Gonna lock him out. Feel sorry for the captain. So then we'll go over here. What happened to the 2 people that were down here? Dude. I feel like I need to keep going back, but it's gonna be the same thing. Commander's pissed off because the captain's still not back. Feel sorry for the captain. That's the same. It's not like you have groundbreaking news. Today's gonna probably a bad day and... Okay, here he comes. Wow, the captain's setting a record. Here we go! Wait, hold on. All right, it's time. Rajan's back. Ah! That took so long. I guess you just need to talk to the other guy on the left side. Okay, we're not playing around. We're not going to extract from him. We're just going to full-blown annihilate. Crush them. Whoa, what are you guys doing here? We're here to liberate Balamb. Let's do this. All right, put him up. It's time for Ifrit. Remember, what is he? He can take Thunder. Thunder is something that can heal him, so we're gonna avoid that. You'll pay for this. Look at our gunblade, by the way. On a side note, look at our gunblade. Pretty cool. All right, let's just go with Ifrit. We're gonna do a Q. Oh, not Quetzalcoatl. I meant to do Carbuncle, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with this. Carbuncle apply. Yeah, I didn't mean to do Q because Q is going to... Oh. I forgot to boost. Yeah, Q is going to heal him. Everything he loses here, he's gonna get back. Dude, our gunblade is sick! Now that we've leveled it up, or upgraded it to the next thing, I need to see that in more detail. Alright, this will help, but I don't think he really does any magic spells. The only downside is we won't be able to heal ourselves. Just eat for it again. And we get Diablos. Thunderstorm's gonna heal. So upset about that. I thought Q was Carbuncle for a moment there. Oh, if you were fighting them? No, you couldn't turn them into a card. Surely not. Yeah, take your health, buddy boy. Yeah, 1500 heals. Hellfire. Had to wear the shirt. Earn your AP, guys. Come on. Annihilate them. I will say that regen can work through. Regen, I don't believe, is carbuncled. So if we do cast regen, I think it would work. So I'm tempted to try that. We could do this real quick. Let's see. Lazara reflects. I don't think he has regen. GF. Let's do brothers. Magic. I'm looking for regen. There it is. I'm curious to see if this breaks through it or if it will apply to him constantly healing. Diablos. Every single time I hear it, I'm thinking, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? And boom. It's gotta work against him, little demi-do. That's so sick, and then he turns back into bats. He's awesome. All right, that negated the heal from earlier. Let's see if regen breaks through or if it reflects. Nope, it went on to him. I thought there was something, maybe you have to apply it first. Okay, so that's really not good. On a side note, that's really not good because now he's gonna constantly get healed. Dang, I guess maybe back in Final Fantasy IX, maybe I was applying regen first and then I applied carbuncle. Because if it's already applied to you, then your heals would be popping every... Might have screwed myself over with that one. I could have sworn there was some kind of... I know Cure will always reflect. I guess it's, at the end of the day, it's magic, so any magic you apply to yourself will always be reflected back. So it doesn't really matter, does it? We're making the battle actively harder for ourselves. Hellfire again. He does some serious damage. Diablos is low. This is gonna be an exclusive GF battle. Diablos is so low HP. My poor Diablos. I need to heal him. He's probably got a decent amount of health left. GF? Let's go to Brothers again. You know what? We could silence him too. Oh my goodness, Brothers is going down. I do have a lot of GF revives, so if I need to heal him, I can. Dripping death. Liquid death. Have I seen Diablos on any of the other ones? Like, I'm trying to... He's probably one of my favorite ones visually. just reminds me of Castlevania, the animated series. Not the games. I still haven't played the games yet. I know, for shame. I should. I need to. All right, Hellfire coming back out. I love Argon Blade now. It is so cool looking. It was meant to be too, because I have double hoops in my ear too. I feel it, Ifrit. That's it. He's down. Gorgeous. Ugh, you got me, you know. It was a fake out. Okay, so we're gonna need to remember this. Apply, maybe try to apply regen, or we could just quickly apply carbuncle and then go potions, raise his strength, strength up. I need to be using those. I know I need to be using those. Elemental attack J. Q learned something. I think I instantly go in, right? Oh yeah, the commander's gonna get a whooping too. No! Stop! Fighting both of them's gonna be a challenge. Pew. So I guess you're the commander. Defeated. Okay, I read all of these the first time around. Zell, calm down. Rage. She's not alone. Who's there? Made your comeback, you know. I'm wide awake now. Just like waking up after a satisfying nap. We need to carbuncle instantly because Fujin starts casting here. Ooh, the battle arena. Let's get it, guys. Come on. Stretch those legs out. Wake up. Time to get serious, you know. GFs. Diablos. I should have carbuncled first. I messed up. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. I didn't get a carbuncle casted off yet, but we got to do that stat so that that can reflect. Whoo, Diablos is unwell. Brothers is about to get taken out. Hellfire coming in. I need to try to draw from Fujin. They are bosses, but I don't know if you can actually take something from them. I'm gonna see here. We need to cast Carbuncle, which is on Renoa. Let's hope that they don't heal from that. I haven't been able to scan. Remember, the battle's going ultra fast right now too. That's the only thing, is I forgot that the battles are set to arrow. Okay. Oh, Diablos and Brothers might get wrecked here. Okay, Brothers is going down. Ooh. Okay, Dark Messenger coming in. I need to revive Brothers. Hopefully this does a lot of damage. I don't even know if they do statues of the different Guardian Forces, Aeons, like all of these, but a statue of him would be so sick. Like right now I just have Sephiroth. Come on. Good damage, good damage. All right, before we do anything else, I need to try to, well, first of all, GF Ifrit on these two. I apparently am not well, and I need to, ow, Carbuncle. We need to get Carbuncle in here. Reno, I need you. All right, we're doing his move. I'm trying to do combinations and I'm so bad at them. Okay, that was not great. Okay, GF's Carbuncle. Use this. Hellfire again. We need to extract. If I miss out on extracting a GF, I'll have to restart all of this. I wouldn't mind taking Rajan out. Lovely. Burn it all. Renoa's got the most amount of health right now. He's got to be getting close. All right, let's try to draw. Ouch! Not bad, you know. High potion. Renoa is about to cast Carbuncle. He did heal himself for 1,000, but that's fine. Let's see this. Pandemonia? That sounds great. That sounds like a GF, right? Alone where? Alone where? Draw it. Please. Did we get it? Acquired Pandemonia? Pandemonia? That sounds good. Yep, that was. Okay, it's operation, just get in there. Get after it. Efort again. We stole, I think that had to have been a GF. We just took something. A wind GF. Oh my goodness, guys, this is fabulous. Okay, we carbunkled, so if she casts wind damage, she's gonna get wrecked. It's gonna flip around to her, which could potentially heal her. Rajan special. Cell's going down. I'm gonna have to bring him back up. That's okay. We should be able to life him. Ow. Life cell. Come on. Pandemonia? It's a really cool name for a GF. My little pandemonium. Okay, he's got to be going down here soon. I need to scan them. Okay, life cell. I don't know what the effects of carbuncle do with life, but it should be, yeah, just revive. Squall's getting close to going down. Sigh. Okay. GF. Efort again. GF. Carbuncle. Diablos. We need to revive. I don't have items. And I can't Kiraga because it will reflect on them. We just need to do Siren. Try Siren. Diablos got knocked down a little bit. We can do this. I'm gonna try to scan later too. Zell will probably go back down. We'll need to high life him again. As long as we're constantly casting Ifrit, we should be fine because he's got like 2,500 health. I'm not too concerned. He's there. He's down. Sorry, Fujin. They got me, Oh! Sigh. Okay. That is a lot of damage. Alone, where are you? Where are you? I'm gonna need to heal myself, but for now, I would just say... I'd just GF. No, let's just attack. Do a normal attack. I just want to make sure Zell stays alive. Let's be honest, Ifrit is carrying the entire game. I know that. I'm gonna scan. Renoa's gonna do a basic attack, then I'll have her scan. Yeah, how you like them apples? Yeah, that was not nice. That was really not nice. That's a basically silent voice. Oh, I got the cast off. I actually did get the cast off before. Brothers won't get AP from it, I think, if he's dead. I don't know if it'll silence her. We'll see. I could try to stop or something. Did it work? No. No silence. That's okay. Scan. See what we're working with here. Duel. I've got your number. Fujin, looking for a loan under Seifer's command. Uses wind magic and attacks with pinwheel. Absorbs wind. 714 health left. Oh. Good night. Ifrit, do your thing. Or Zell could have a comeback here. Hold on. Mock kick. Get it? Do it? Heel kick? I missed that one. Did I get her? Yes! Zell! I defeated. Ah! And we got whatever she had! Ah! And Zell's alive by 1 HP. Strength up, Combat King, magazine for fighters, Mega Elixir 2, receive Combat King Volume 2, and a Mega Elixir, and 20 AP. Carbuncle learned Recovery Med. Oh, that was the one that I wanted for. And Pandemona. Pandemonium. Pandemona. I guess we're calling you Mona for short, but Pandemonium. Pandemona. I love it. We got a new one, which means that our third person can have Renoa's kit, can have 3 GFs. And I might need to rearrange my GFs now to cover everything so everyone has an equal spread. But this is so exciting. What a day. Are the 2 of you taking orders from the sorceress? Negative. The sorceress has nothing to do with us, you know. We're acting on our own. Own plan? We're on Seifer's side, you know. That's up to you, but enough is enough. This isn't an internal garden conflict. We can't back out, you know. Negative. Seifer has a lot of followers, but we're his only friends. We're a posse, you know? The Galbadian soldiers are only listening to Seifer because they fear the sorceress. Without us, Seifer wouldn't have a posse, you know? If you guys stand behind him that much, tell frickin' Seifer to stop this nonsense. Affirmative. We ain't no sellouts. We're behind Seifer all the way, you know. You kind of have to respect it. I know it's, you know, if the leader jumps off a cliff, do you jump off the cliff kind of thing, but it's loyal to a fault, I suppose. The music here? Okay, understood. So you want nothing to do with the garden now? Really? From now on, we're not gonna hold back. I guess that's how it goes. It's what comrades are all about. This is what I was talking about earlier, like turning against people that you once shared a classroom with. You're just gonna let them go? Squall. Don't want to talk anymore, you know? Kind of painful, you know? Wimp! Run! I feel sad. Me too. Friend or foe, it all comes down to circumstance. That's how we were raised. It's nothing special. Nothing special. Is that true? Then what is this I'm feeling? I don't know why I woke up today just my feelings for this recording, but everything is just hitting me so hard, and I guess that's because I'm just getting, you know, like I told you guys I was attached from the beginning, but I see that Squall, like, we're seeing more and more of Squall's personality and his heart, and I love just having his inner thoughts presented to us as well. Like he's just working through his feelings. Let's go. Hopefully the troops are out of Balamb. Where are we going next? That's a good question. Hello, excuse me. What is it? Have you decided on a destination? Still thinking. Can we maybe go to Trabia Garden? It's like in the mountains, so maybe the sorceress will leave us alone. Or it alone. But maybe, you know. But I thought it was destroyed by missiles. Oh, I see, that's why. Of course she'd want to go. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. And she just dips out. Right. Keistis? Seifer, Rajin, Fujin. Seems like yesterday that they were part of this garden. Yeah. Where's our next destination? I guess that is our next destination is Trabia. And actually, because I've already done all the exploration I wanted to, I think we can head straight there. Do, I want to check out I need to do all of our rearranging for our party members and everything. Do, do, do. This song is becoming like home to me. All right, I can't tent here, but I can go ahead and high potion him, at least enough to, if I encounter a fight, I'll be fine. Sort, and then I want us to go to Junction, what's your function? GFs. Q upgraded. So Q, Q had done something. Card mod. Refine items from cards. Yeah, Q was learning. So elemental defense ×2 would be really good to get, and I probably should. But I'm already starting to put into his magic damage increased by 20%. So I might do, this one's only 30. I'm like, I could. I'm just gonna learn that one. And then she's almost done with that. I'd actually like to get some fighting done. Ifrit's almost done with that too. We're learning treatment on page 1 so that I can start going to page 2. Brothers, I need to revive Brothers real quick. I don't think he got the stuff from that. G returner. Brothers and Diablos. Oh no, I didn't realize that both of them got downed. So they both missed out on that. Brothers. Yeah, he's learning elemental defense J, which is pretty close, and then he's got defense, and then look at that, HP plus 80%. That is gonna be broken. Cover is something, I'm not gonna go for that yet. I'm probably gonna go for cover first, and these two. I wanna increase their health and everything too. I need to boost. I did not boost that fight again. We're working into encountering none because I think that's a worthy investment along the line, down the line. I can't talk right now. However, there's so many things I want for him. I want Hit J, I want Dark Side. I need to increase his health. His health is catastrophically low compared to the other GFs. Carbuncle should be working some of these other things too. I guess Carbuncle's done, so I can put it into anything. And counter would be a really nice investment too. HP plus 40%. Oh, I want these. Attack J. Counter costs 200. But that will be so strong when we have it. I'm gonna do Strength J. I do want to get everything on the first levels. I know that's gonna be, Leviathan's almost got it. Speaking of elemental attack J. Nice, use recover command. Oh, I know what that's gonna look like. Okay, auto potion would be amazing too. There's so many good things. And let's see our new little one, Pandemona. So I have never seen this person. Well, this entity. I guess I can put it with anyone right now. What are your moves? Strength, and you can do speed. Magic to speed. Absorb strength. You're trying to put into that initiative. Enables action as soon as battle begins. That's cool, taking initiative. We could just go ahead and get boost, or we can start putting into, I want the speed. Absorb, strength plus 20. Decent health, could be better. Let's go ahead and learn the boost, even though I'm always forgetting to use it. That is the next one that we needed to learn. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's gotta be 7 more unless it goes on to another page. And we know that Odin's gonna follow somewhere. I wonder if Odin is where Diablos is, because it's like an optional one that you don't have to get, but you can earn it. Kind of like the lamp. And then what we're gonna do is Junction. So Squall is rocking all of them, so Speed is a new one. Evade, Hit, and Luck are also ones that you'll be able to unlock, technically. You would be able to, if you had the GFs for it. I think I might just assign... Renoa has 2. Spirit, does he have Spirit? I think we're gonna put all 3 of these together. Yes, okay, that brings Strength. And then it's missing Spirit, but you'll get Speed for it. So I'm actually gonna put that on there, and I'm gonna keep most of what we already have. And then let's go to Attack. Vitality, Encounters, Auto, Attack. That's not bad. Yeah, I like that. Auto, Attack, same things. Zell, Auto, Attack. Okay, same things. 3 on each. The only other thing that I need to start learning or using are the items. So Healing Mail, GF, Healing Mail? Learns GF, oh! GF learns GF plus 10. I think that could be Yeah, Pandemonium just learned it. That's so cool. I have 2 of those. Who needs it? Let me see who else needs it. GFs? GF plus 10% I already have. GF plus 10% I already have. Of course I already have it for... Oh, this is great. Siren already has it. Oh, okay, GF plus 10 is not learned by brothers. Remember brothers. GF plus 10 is learned by Diablos. Is learned by Carbuncle. Is not learned by Leviathan. And I just auto did it for that. So let me go back to, okay, Leviathan is at 1611 and Brothers is at 18. Let's do Leviathan. So go into items, go back over here, go sort. Okay, so healing mail on Leviathan. Leviathan just learned it with 3 exclamation marks. And then GF learns GF ability. Pandemonium already knows GF. That's what I don't understand. GF learns GF ability. Already knows GF. I might have to look up what that is. I might need like a guide to assist me with that. GF learns magic ability. I think they all have this. Just, yeah. Okay, so what am I supposed to do with Spider? Learned Ultra Waves. But I already learned it now. I need to give her that. She just learned Degenerator. Mystery Fluid. She just learned Acid. Running Fire. She just learned Gatling Gun. I guess it's because I haven't used it yet. Stone with Fire Element. Contains Strong Ice Element Wind. Sheer Feather. I have 24 of these. What does it do? Squall's compatibility with Pandemonium went up by 1. Oh, but only by 1? So these fragments are... Okay, so for fire, Squall should be... But isn't his thing already maxed? Let me just test this. GF. Go to Ifrit. He's already at 1,000 with him. So it doesn't even matter to put that up, right? Let me go back to GF's Shiva. Shiva with Squall is at 405. So let me go to item and just test this out and see how this looks. So if it was at 405, how much? It's just going up by 3 though, right? Yeah, I mean, that's so minimal. What? Is that really worth it to use those items for that? Or is there something better to use items with? Because that just seems so-so. I guess you would want to apply the ones that are together though. So like for Sheer Feathers was the new one that we learned, which would be, that would be with Renoa and Irvine or anyone else, but I can put that up. Gravitational Power is also Diablos. That's cool. That is actually really cool. Large Dinosaur Bone. Brothers. Dino Bones are brothers. So brothers would be Zell. Wind Energy. Windmill containing wind energy. Fish Fin. Silence Powder. That's for Siren. So that would be like Zell. Siren, yeah. Poison Powder. Nothing happened. Because I don't have the person that helps with Poison Powder. Assuming. Fuel for rental car. Girl next door. Strength up. So I can increase anyone's strength. Let's see whose strength is kind of basic strength level. Ooh, Selfie. We could give her one. And we'll give... Well, I'm inclined to always give Squall because he's... I've said this before. I think this was what happened when I was doing 9 as well. I was like, why would I not put into Zidane a ton? Because I'm actually using him a lot. Okay, these are our base things. So we go back. This is weapons. April. Steel. Dragon Fin. Basic weapons, weapon June. I want to see the combat. Here, this is the one that I have. The flame saber got its name from its red blade. The gun blade is very similar to the shear trigger. Not to be confused, this gun blade is very similar to the shear trigger. The only difference is that its cutting trigger's handle. It has a cutting trigger's handle. I need other people to be on the June issue too. Combat King. Power blow, meteor strike. Picking up your enemy and slamming them onto the ground probably does the most damage. That's what meteor strike accomplishes. And of course, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Meteor strike, down B, up B. Okay, down B, up B. This is one of the hardest moves to do, but study it carefully and you'll eventually get it. Remember, always use it for good though. Okay, down B, up B, down B, up B, down B, up B. Can you tell that I don't do fighting games at all? Can you tell? And let me just make sure, have I looked at volume 4? Angela, reverse. Invincible Moon, yeah, I have all these. And then I looked at Occult. I need to find more collectibles though. All right, I'm happy with all of that. Trabia? Roger. That was excellent. So we want to definitely pick Selfie. I'm surprised it doesn't auto lock you into that. And then out of everybody else, we need to continue to bring Irvine. Irvine and Selfie are the lower ones, and I want them all to kind of level up equally. So Junction Exchange between Zell and Selfie, and then Renoa and Irvine. That's good. I'm glad to see that we're going over to Trabia with her and she's feeling better and everything, because that was something I was concerned about. Oh, before we do anything else, let's go back into Balamb and see if that just eliminated the Galbanian takeover. And let's pop a save. So let's do 2 things. Tent. Tent and then save. I feel like we've done a lot today. Like, this has been a really, really good day. A little less chaotic than the last episode. Yeah, I want to just double check with everybody and see how they're doing. I think I can see, is the garden still here or did they shift the garden elsewhere? The Galbadian soldiers are gone. Boss, we did it! The Galbadians are gone and so is their garden. Thanks for all your help. Now the boss can rest in peace. Yo, I'm still alive, bonehead. Boss, is that you? Oh man, I thought you were dead for sure. I'm so happy to be back here. For a while, I didn't know what I was gonna do. It's been crazy lately. First, we see the garden flying by. And next thing you know, the Galbadians are taking over our town. What's next? Sorceresses, monsters, natural disasters, jeez. That's fair. Gas station. So many different modes of transportation. We can drive, we can use the garden, we can chocobo back. The sky's the limit. Aww. Mother of Big Rascal, what was it? Mother of Big Bad Rascal. Where did he go? My gosh, I hope he doesn't get hit by a car or anything. Hey, the reunion of the family here. Oh, where's my kitty cat? My poor hands have begun to shake lately. I feel like my fishing's going downhill now. Back in the days, I used to catch a whole bunch of them, Balamb fish, and share them with this here cat. Oh, I wonder if we can get some fish and bring it to the kitty cat. Makes me think of Revan. It's nice to see the townsfolk out and happy after everything. And we can go talk to our mom, Zell's mom. I don't have Zell with me though. I guess I should have switched him. Hey, Mrs. Dinkt. Thank you for all you've done for Balamb. Make yourself at home. You wouldn't happen to play any cards, would you? I could see Zell's mom being a wicked card shark. Anything to pick up in here? Nope. An old issue of Timber Maniacs. Not! What? An old issue. But that was a fake out? Are you kidding me? What? That is so ridiculous. Who does that? Who puts a fake old issue? You've got to be joking me. Rascals. That seems like something Big Bad Rascal would do. Get it. Get it, Squall. I feel like we barely get to have Keistas with us. But it's just because she's a higher level and I want to help everybody get up there, just in case I have to rely on one person. I might call for one person in a mission down the line. And Selfie didn't get to be with me for this mission. Whew, I'm starting to understand what Mrs. Dink went through. She's one tough lady, yeah. Oh, with Big Bad Rascal. Thunder, Irvine can draw it. Irvine can, yes. What are you worried about? It's normal for kids to have a lot of energy. If he turns out like Zell, then you have something to worry about. Hello. Cutting trigger is what I already have right now. I don't think I picked anything else up. No! We need to fight more things. Explore, get more items. Wait. I just realized that film. Do you remember the film where I was looking at the picture with Laguna in the Timber Maniacs version? That's the woman that was in there with him. At least the outfit's the same. I overheard Galbadian soldiers talking about Esthar. It's supposed to be some super high-tech country, but nobody knows where it is. Wonder what the people there are like. I am the Queen of Cards, that's what it is, right? I travel all over the world to monitor and enforce the various rules. I would like the current trend of trading rules. Currently, Trabia's rule. There is much trading taking place. Trading rule 1 will spread across from this region. Okay, this region's rules. How are the rules passed on? Basically, I want to change it. Oh, her presence changes things. How do I buy it? The following rules have been accepted in Balamb. Open, same, elemental. Pay me 30,000 and I will pass on a new rule in this region. Plus, no. I don't want plus passed on. I actually don't want. The train to Timber is here. Please purchase a train ticket. Don't purchase. You could go in any sort of way. I realize now if you wanted to, unless you're trying to cross to different sections of the continent, you could just keep using a train and going back and forth to all the towns and find cool things. Let's go down here. Hey, I'm gonna draw a picture of that fish next time. Daddy said he's going to buy me a lot of blue crayons. I know. No, I don't want to hear it. Yes, you heard it right. I don't call them crayons. They're crayons. Where the sea breeze will blow you away. I do not want to hear it from you guys. I hear it every time that I read crayon on stream, and everybody's like, welcome to the lovely Balamb. I'm gonna do a little stay, help the local economy after being forcibly under control from Galbadians. Selfie, were you just doing sit-ups? What were you doing there? A little nappy by the sea. Oh, the ocean breeze. The scent of fish. I'm not too worried about saving. Okie dokies. Let's go to the harbor. Just do that real quick, and then we'll hightail it back over to our garden and go visit Trabia. Have a good day, ma'am. Love that sound. Look at the rugs. So alone, the sorceress. How does it all fit together? Where am I pieced into it? And why haven't we had a dream about Laguna in so long? So many questions. All of the cars are gone. What's this? Anchor? Must be. That tabloid guy is gone, and so is my money. Hey! I came to Balamb after hearing about an interesting fish caught in this region. Actually, I'm a chef, but I seem to have run out of ideas. There's the delicacy, Balamb fish, but here you can catch plenty of Badam fish. You know, the ones that numb you. I've been racking my brain over how I should prepare them. Are you from around here? What kind of dishes do you like? Hey, isn't there a dish that does that? It's like actually deadly if you eat it wrong or if it's prepared wrong or something. Me. The dish I like is Miss Moogle's cake. Lots and lots of fruit on top, covered with a fluffy cream. And it looks oh so yummy. I always eat one this big. Oh yeah. How about you make a cake? And I get to try it. I'm not talking about desserts. I was talking about how to prepare the fish. The fish. Care point. Give it a selfie. Oh, 136 skill came in with the draw. If you kept coming and drawing here, I wonder if eventually you could find a fish and then you could take the fish to the old man. How wholesome of a mission would that be? And then he can feed it to the kitty cat, except if it's a Badam fish, because we don't want to numb a cat. It would be kind of nice to be able to bring a smile to cute girls like yourself. That's it. Maybe I'll try making a cake with a Badam fish. That coincidentally numbs the people that are eating it, specifically the girls you're trying to feed. I don't think it's supposed to be interpreted that way, but hold up. Is this like... I'm not going down that train of thought. Let's go over here. So mistrusting in the world. The harbor. Like, with the Badam fish? I guess if you prepare it right, it doesn't have a numbing quality to it. They really should have used Balamb fish there. The Badam fish. I want to call him the Badensk fish. Give this one to... Oh, no draw needed. We're drawless in Seattle. All right, Trabia time. Goodbye. Goodbye now. There's like a coat of arms or something above when you exit the shields for the different regions. I need to remember that we have half the encounters, so I might want to take that off. What's that? What's that? What is this? I've never seen this. How did I miss this? Wait, have I been here? Oh, is this the fire cave? This is the fire cave, never mind. But you know what? We've never been back to the fire cave. Although there's probably not, I mean, that was where Seifer was, right? So there's probably no need to go back to the fire cave. The garden. That was where the fire cave was, right? Yeah, I think so. Trabia is this way. We need to get up on the continent from here, then go to the right. Oh, Selfie, this is gonna be hard. Are you sure you want to do this, girl? We need to go away from the snowy fields. I think it's if you wrap around here. Yeah, there it is. Oh no. I actually came back here twice, just not with her. There was different music here when we came. A direct hit. This has got to be bad. I'm going in. Be careful. She going by herself? Oh. Oh. Hold on tight, spider monkey. Are we also going in after her? There we go. I was like, we're doing this, right? It makes sense that you're able to access this area instead of just see it. Well, I mean, I could also see it where you're just looking at it before its destruction. Hold up, selfie. Squall. Squall. I thought Selfie was with you. Are we missing someone? Selfie. I let her go on ahead. I wonder if there are any monsters around here. Come on, Squall. Let's hurry after her. Oh, they showed up with everyone. So looking at the people that I have, I just want to go real quick to our junctions, and I'm going to personally take off the half encounters. Because I'd like us to have normal encounters so we can level up our GFs and everything. So this is where Selfie grew up. I'm sure Selfie wanted to come by sooner. I don't think we ever got the chance though, right? I hope she's all right. To tell you the truth, I was shocked when I found out Balamb was occupied. I think I understand how Selfie feels. I bet you this garden was really lively, too. To think that Balamb Garden might have ended up like this. Thank goodness we were able to avoid the missiles. I only wish we could have stopped the missiles against Trabia Garden. Coming, Selfie. Just stay alive. Looks like it would have been a beautiful garden. Oh. There's still people alive, too. Selfie, you found someone? I love this song. Selfie's friend. So you've been looking after Selfie. Just play along. Selfie's been a great help. Aww. Oh. What's wrong? That's not like Squall at all. Oh, wrong voice. That's not like Squall at all. Whatever. Here I am trying. That's the other thing too, is if you come across as one way, when you start to try to change or maybe make some adjustments, people hold you to it. Get held to your past self. There should be a basketball court in the back. Wait for me there, okay? I want to go catch up with some of my friends. How they survived a missile blast, I don't know, but... I'm so glad I saw Selfie. I feel a lot more cheerful after talking to her. She does have that effect on people, doesn't she? She's bottled sunshine. To think this could have been our garden. Just kind of going all sorts of which ways. But I think I should finish everything in a scene before I walk on. Yeah, let me go back to these. There's so many people here. That Tonberry King. Take this! GF summoning blast! That Tonberry King. Take this GF summoning? What? Tonberry King. Blast, blast, blast. What is he on about? GF summoning. We carried the injured ones out to the car. Me, no, I'm not hurt. I'm just sick. Exhausted from tending to everyone. What does he say? That Tonberry King. Take this. GF summoning. Maybe We can play them in cards. Blah, blah, blah. Remember how we used to fight over the basketball court during lunch break? Yeah, I lost to that guy 3 days in a row. He's dead meat next time. Is this really the time? Wait, what did he say? Let's get this basketball court fixed up. The ball rolled under there. That's the last ball. Oh no. Found a draw point. Aura. But I don't have room for it. Squall is unable to stock Aura. I can't. Student VP. Gee, I wish the faculty was a little more reliable. What do they expect the student body to do under these conditions? There's nothing in the student manual that explains how to handle a crisis like this. Student body president. We have to remove this missile as soon as possible. There's no more threat of an explosion, but if it falls over, it could crush someone. Can I help them? I'm not gonna go to the left yet because I think that's where the basketball court is. So I'm gonna go the other way. I'll find a save before I talk to the Boy Scout that's raving on about a Tomberry King. Oh, Selfie's gone. Selfie? Oh, she's by the cemetery. I didn't want her to feel sad, but... Didn't want her to feel sad, but what? Oh, like the people that didn't make it? Young lad, what was your name and number again? Have you done a good deed for your academy, Trabia Garden? Good deed, you ask? It's to help rebuild this place. Let's see. For example, have you donated to the Trabia Fund? I'll give you an A. So what was your name and number? Give you spend money to get an A. I'm sure there's many people who would take that up. There's a gun here. Oh no. Look at the jacket too. There's a gun, there's a bomber jacket, there's a helmet. Oh. Anytime I see something like this, it reminds me of Vivi. Like in the Black Mage Village. I did it, everyone. I know the stage got destroyed, but I performed. My dream band. I was able to carry out my dream. You remember how we promised? That we'd do something memorable for ourselves. Right? Remember? My performance. Our performance we were supposed to do. You all saw me, right? You heard me? Right? I'll keep playing for however long it takes for you to hear. Our dream. It's much bigger and better than before. Oh, Selfie. I can't go back there, Sewer. I can't get to her. It's much bigger and better than before. Who do you think it is? Is it her parents? Did she say that? Did I miss that part? I'm gonna go back and see if I can hear anything else. This is so... I can. She's not here anymore. An old issue of Timbermaniacs. We finished reading it. I can't see who it was. This is an absolute tragedy. And yet everyone, like the few students that have survived, they're still trying to just revive it. It sure is getting cold out. Perhaps there'll be a gift from the fairies on a day like this. If it's Selfie you're looking for, she said she'll be back at the basketball court. Everybody seems similar to Selfie here, like they all seem to have a positive disposition. I imagine she'll have written something when we get back in the journal, like her online blog. I gotta talk to that person. I want to play them in cards. They might be talking about a Tom Berry card. The ball rolled under there. So there must be more this way. The basketball court. We're leaving as soon as Selfie comes back. We're on standby till then. Roger. Doesn't seem like the enemy has invaded this garden yet. Are they on their way? Where's the sorceress? We have to find her in... We have to find her in what? And what? You know, ever since I met all of you, I've been doing some thinking. I can't stop thinking about it. And I can't come up with an answer either. To what? Why did the sorceress come into the picture all of a sudden? Was she actually waiting for this opportunity? Wonder if she was living a normal life before all of this. Why did the sorceress... What was she doing before this? Why does she want a loan? What's the sorceress idea? Like, could the sorceress idea? I don't know. Idea. Why the search for a loan? A loan inviting Squall back to the past, whereas the sorceress searches for it. Could it be that the sorceress is trying to make the journey into the past too? What if the sorceress is trying to change? She's clearly trying to change something in the past. Maybe she's trying to change fates. Maybe someone who married another person. Maybe somebody like, I just have an idea. I don't know. Why the search for a loan? Could Adia be Regina's mom? No. I've got to do something to show that Selfie can depend on me. Be still my beating heart. Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks so much for coming all the way out here, everyone. Cheer up, eh? Thanks. Take me with you when you fight the sorceress, okay? I want to get even. I want my revenge. Do we have to fight? Isn't there another way? You know, to avoid any bloodshed? What? Yo, what are you saying all of a sudden? Maybe someone really smart can come up with a way. So we wouldn't have to fight anymore. What are you getting at? If someone can come up with something, that'd be great. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy. All they do is complain. They just pretend to be thinking. They criticize others, but in the end, they can't do anything either. Renoa, why all this, all of a sudden? What do you expect from me? I grew up in Garden. I'm a seed. Do you understand? Squall? You have to voice your feelings, or else I won't understand. You were part of the resistance movement in Timber, right? Unlike others who were all talk, you took up your weapons and fought. And now you're saying all of this? What happened to you? I guess I'm getting scared. Rightfully so. I mean, like, this isn't... To us, we didn't get to see the lifeblood moving through this garden, but it's not hard to imagine all the lives that were lost here. This all of a sudden is becoming serious to them, you know? What started out as secret missions and, you know, of course, an assassination is serious and things like that. But to see destruction on this mass scale, I think it hits different for some people. Or it should hit different for anyone, but you know what I mean. Sometimes, when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelength, you know? But when the battle starts happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use. Well, she's not seed, so that's natural. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we all make it back together? When I start thinking like that... Renella, I understand. Someone might not be there. Someone you love may disappear before your very eyes. It's tough when you live your life thinking that way, but that's why I fight. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or so. I was in an orphanage. Oh, sick shot! Irvine backstory? Plenty of kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the sorceress's war, so I guess it could have be helped. Anyway, that's where I was. In a gorgeous spot, though. And out of all the kids there, one was very special to me. Oh! Irvie, wanna play? I really liked this girl, and it made me so happy just talking to her. Seifer, what you playing? Seifer? War! Seifer. Could Seifer actually be selfie? And he just couldn't say selfie as a kid? No, because I'm going to cry. Was that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone by the ocean? You guessed it. I knew right away when we first met. Hey, why didn't you tell us? Wait, what? Because you two seem to have forgotten. It just kind of sucked that I was the only one who remembered. Spunky little Seifer and bossy little Kisti. That is just so weird. Huh? Is that Zell? Hey, do you guys remember setting off fireworks? That was... This way. This way. What? This is so wholesome. They all knew each other. At least some of them. Look at me in little ghost form. A little stone house. as soon as he said Sephia, the depth to his character too. I'm gonna go this way. I know they ran that way, but I want to see what's this way. Who are you? Matt Wynn. Sis isn't here. Matt Wynn. Sis isn't here. Matt Wynn could be Martin. Martin? That sounds like Martin. That weasel Martin. Where's Sis? I think that was me. I think I was here too. Right. I would have grown up in an orphanage too if... What? That's where it was raining and I was crying for my sister. The stone house. Sis. Elle. Oh my gosh. Alone is my sister, but I know that was kind of more on the obvious side, but then... How did we get separated? And what happened to Laguna? He has to be our dad. I know it. I feel it in my bones. That has to be our father. The genetics between all three of us, it's too uncanny. It's the only thing that makes sense, too. What if he died or was killed, and that's how I ended up separated from my family? Or what happened? The sorceress intervened? Your little clothes hanging up. Sis, where'd you go? You don't like me anymore? What a shameful sight. Wow. This is unbelievable. The view here. That's where the rest of them are. Let me just chase a little bit more. There might be more of me around in the house. Like maybe I went back in. Or no, it might be the same scene. I think it's the same scene. I was separate from them, but I was here. They just don't remember. It's the same thing. He felt abandoned. The music. That's why this feels familiar. That lighthouse. I know that. I've been here. It was when he said a faint memory of that place. This is where we all were at some point in time. I recognize that. How about this? Yeah. The ocean, the lighthouse. What? We did set off fireworks. Oh, no wonder Renoa doesn't... Yo! Kids aren't supposed to play with fireworks. Look at the lighthouse. I'm gonna tell you. Cry babies out, go back to bed. Is that Seifer? If I remember this, does that mean I was there too? We all got in big trouble. Then, what about my parents in Balamb? He's adopted. He must have been adopted, right? The dinks in Balamb must have adopted you. Yep, that's probably it. I was here? Yo, come on, stop it, Martin, help! Martin. Motwin. Cry babies out, cry babies out. Who's that? Na, 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 na. Stop teasing me, Seifer. Oh my goodness. Seifer, my archenemy. Wow, he was there too? Well. Oh. It goes so much deeper than we thought. Seifer was always Seifer. Zell, always crying and screaming. Irvine, sorry, don't remember you. Keistis, I think you were difficult to deal with. And little Selfie, always full of energy. And here I am, leading this whole group. But they don't remember me. We were all orphans. From the sorceress war, this is so personal. Seifer was there too. Except for Renoa, we were all there. Hey, that means... Yeah, I was there too. Wow. Sis? I was always waiting for Sis to come back. I'm all alone, but I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, Sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. I didn't turn out okay at all. Sis L? L. Alone. So Alone was my sis. She was a bit older than us. We all used to call her Sis. And that would make sense if she was not my... I don't think she's either a half-sister, but I don't think she's my full biological sister. Because I think Rain had her before she met Laguna. Right? Keistis, Zell, Selfie, Irvine, Seifer, Alone, and myself. Yeah. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all this is, but we were definitely together. Our lives are interwoven. You mean Sis is alone? She's the one that takes us back to Laguna's period. She said she wanted to change the past. Oh, she said she wanted to change the past. I don't know why. Unless she wanted to change the past because she became Adia. Something happened where she maybe became Adia, so Adia wants to go back to make sure that she doesn't end up like the source. Like, I think there's two overlapping periods. There could only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present. If that's the case, I'm definitely up for helping her. She's part of the orphanage gang. You didn't even remember who she was. Hey, Selfie, that goes for you too. Wow. It's pretty scary we've forgotten all these things. Yeah. So Ma and Pa are my real parents? They are your parents, though. I wonder where the orphanage is. We're going back. So Sis was alone, eh? Everyone was fond of Sis, but you. Squall, you kept hogging her for yourself. You sure have a good memory. I think she's my biological sister, though. I guess, well, actually, no. I guess she wouldn't have to be. I guess no, not at all. She could just be our, like, older sister because of the orphanage. Like, feeling like siblings from the orphanage. This is really strange. I don't think I was adopted because of the way I am. Probably the same with Seifer, too. You two must have been at Garden by the age of 5 or so. Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage. And nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd? The memory. Remember, magic can muddle memories. That is strange. In my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Trabia. That's probably why I forgot all about my childhood. That's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. I remember... Yes, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my new home. So I came to Garden at the age of 10. That was when I first noticed Seifer and Squall. Seifer and Squall were always fighting. Yeah, Keith just always used to break us up. Yes, that's right. Seifer was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention. You know what though? This is really cool to see, and this is why I'm really glad I love him or hate him. Like, Seifer is a complex kid that grew up, and yeah, sure, like, it doesn't excuse what he's done, but there's a lot that I think is misunderstood about him, including himself. Like, he still doesn't even understand who he is. So, I mean, especially they're all just kids. Like, they're all so young, guys. But Squall always used to ignore him. But eventually, they would end up fighting. Squall could have easily walked away from it, but always took up the challenge. He should have just ignored him. But Squall, almost in tears, would say, "I gotta do my best by myself, or else I won't be able to see Sis." I wonder why. I guess I was trying to take Sis. I mean, Alone's place. Oh, I tried. But to no avail, that's probably it. Even after becoming an instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Squall. I thought it was love. Okay, that is validating to know that I didn't misunderstand that. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor. But I've come to realize it wasn't. It was my childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Oh well. This lighthouse reminds me of To the Moon. A misunderstood love. Actually, I had completely given up when Renoa came into the picture. Hey! It must have been the same for Seifer. I'm sure Seifer has forgotten his childhood too. But whenever he sees Squall, his inner feelings start to boil and... Is that why he's always picking fights with Squall? Why is it that we forgot? We grew up together as kids. How's that possible? How about this? The price we pay for using the GF. The GF provides us its power, but the GF makes its own place inside our brain. So you're saying that the area is where our memories are stored? No, that's just a rumor the GF critics are spreading. So if we keep relying on the GF, we won't be able to remember a lot of things? There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. Then how is it that I remember while everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case, I hadn't junctioned to GF until recently. That's why I remember a lot more than you guys. How about you, Selphie? Your first experience with GF was when you came to Balamb Garden, right? Yeah. Yeah. We gave up our memories in exchange for power. I would never. But they didn't really know because it was just a supposed side effect. This story is incredible. This twist. Is it because? Is it reinforced? Is that why the other forces refrain from using GFs? I have a confession to make. What now? Wow. We all knew each other. When I was 12, When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I have experience with the GF too. But it was really weird. I can't remember the name of the GF. It must be the GF's fault. What should we do? What should we do? Nothing. What do you mean, nothing? So, what do you want to do? You want to stop using GFs now? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the GF. If there's a price, I have to pay for that. I'll gladly pay it. Hey, I know. Let's all keep a diary. It's like 50 for our states. That way we always have something to remind us. Are you sure that's what you want? That's just an excuse for us to add to her diary. Well, maybe it's for the best. Yeah, I don't care if I forget about my childhood, when Seifer used to pick on me. What's important for me now is having the power to protect my parents in Balamb. They adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that power. Then it's settled. Hey. Do you all remember Matron? Do you all remember Matron? She was always wearing black. Matron dressed in black. She's the... Let's see... Matron. Very kind, long black hair. Yes, I really admired her. That's Adia. That has to be Adia. Right? Or is it Renoa's mom? I see a resemblance. Matron. They look alike. Adia. Wait. I just pictured her face and... Look-alike? No, that's not it. Matron's name is Adia Kramer. Adia. But last name Kramer. Does that sound familiar? Okay, well now I'm just thinking of Seinfeld, but Adia was the matron who looked out for us. Matron is Sorceress Adia. Matron, Sorceress Adia. Why is the matron... Why? You're wondering why Matron would take over a country or fire missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably wouldn't comprehend even if we talked about it. You're probably right. What does she want to replace in the past? Matron. Okay, Matron, was love lost or something? Hear me out. Seed and garden were all Matron's idea, right? I'm not a seed, but I share the same feelings with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? This is strange. That's right. It was when I was being tortured by Seifer. He wanted to know what seed was. Matron should know. But Matron is Sorceress Adia, there's no denying that. What does this all mean? Squall, you listening? So, Lag, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Oh yeah. I understand what Renault was saying. I understand, but I'm still gonna fight. I want to stay true to everything I've stood for. You got to stand for not something or you'll fall for anything. I'm sure it's the same for everyone. That's why I thought it'd be best if everyone knew we had to face Matron. You've all heard this before. How life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. Sometimes there would only be one. Never just one woman, though. From the limited possibilities I've faced, the choices I made have brought me this far. That's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold true to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the GF. But I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. Get it, Irvine? And more importantly, we all grew up together. We're family. But due to various circumstances, we were all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There were no real paths to take, and all I did was just cry. But somehow, we're together again. Just like old times. Though a lot's changed. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah, let's do it. We can't run from her for the rest of our lives. Oh man, it's just such a bummer. I can't believe we have to fight Matron. I know, but Zell's right. We can't run from her forever. Renoa? It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everybody wants. Look, look! Is that snow? A gift from the fairies! Yo, you wanna go check out Adia's orphanage? I wonder what it's like now. We might find a clue. The little flurries and the world reset. Fresh and new. And pure like the snow. Clue? You mean as to why Matron turned out like this? Probably has to do with something that happened in the past. But the past is the past. It's over, done with. Despite what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But I want to see too. I don't know what we'll find, but let's head for Adia's house. We are actually family. We were found family, and I didn't expect that. This is the best episode. Renoa. I guess that's it. We're fighting. You guys are fearless. Fearless? I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to fight either. So now I know where to go now too. I don't even know who I want to bring. I mean, Irvine's the one that realized that, so I'm gonna bring him, and I'm gonna bring Selfie. It's snowing. There is so much I want to do. Okay, we're back in here. Well, I know where we're supposed to go, because I've been there before. I'm just gonna pop down here for a second, and I think this is a really good place to stop. So I'm gonna have us do a save. Before I head out, I just want to dissect this a little bit further, and I've done this before. I'm not looking up anything to do with Final Fantasy, but I just want to look up matron meaning. Okay, matron, a married woman, especially a dignified or sober middle-aged woman, a woman of domestic or medical arrangements at a boarding school or establishment. Okay. That's what I was kind of thinking it was. I thought it was. I didn't know if it was. I guess it would be a widow if they had lost someone. But I knew it was a woman that was married, and then I just kind of figured that they were older. Because I've heard people use matron. It's not really a term that I feel like you use as much anymore. But I was wondering if there's something I can pull from that to kind of make a prediction. Well, we know that she's like the matron of this orphanage. They're calling it Adia's house. Adia wants a loan. Alone was at the orphanage with us, but she was older. Something happened to Adia. What? Maybe Adia wanted kids of her own, and that's why she ran an orphanage. But then Adia was married to Sid. Like, I want to talk to Sid more. Sid should tell us more because maybe we can go back to the infirmary. Is he over there? There's got to be more to it. But I think it has something to do with how somebody can absorb the powers of the previous sorceress or something. Like, I don't think that she is inherently bad or wanting to take over the world. I think she's ultimately trying to change the past because she's hurt, like the matron, that is, because something's hurt her severely. Or maybe she is just, but I've never seen Final Fantasy really do just like one-dimensional characters. So I do expect us to have some kind of empathy towards her by the end, or at least understand a little bit of where that drive is kind of coming from. I hope that's the case at least. I don't like an antagonist just being an antagonist for the sake of it. The same way that now we know like we were with Seifer, and when you think about it, like think back to when you guys were in middle school or high school. And yeah, like sometimes you made friends with some people and then you clashed with other people because the world's just filled with a lot of different people that are trying to figure out who they are, simultaneously dealing with past traumas, family dynamics. I mean, oh my goodness, trying to sift through family trauma and then also become an adult and decide what to do with your life, and then also start becoming responsible for other people as well as you get older and everything. Like, I love this game because you're seeing, especially now with the narrative of them all being at the same orphanage, it just reminds me that you make friends when you're younger and then it just kind of spreads out from there. And there are some people that you stay friends with later on in life or you come back around to, but everybody is so different. And I like that because it should be a celebration of our differences, not because somebody is not like you shouldn't dislike somebody just because they're not exactly like yourself. You know, it's boring to be around people that are just like yourself. I'm sick of being around myself so much because I work at home by myself. I want to be around more people that are different, that help broaden my narrow, you know, not that I have a narrow mind, but that's why I love games, as it expands. I feel like my perspectives and the worlds that I've experienced and lived and the personalities I've been able to encounter and things like that. But it's through all of these different leadership styles, but also just different types of people. Like, you look at Irvine's so different from Noah, who's different from Zell, who's different from, like, when he walked up to each of the childhood friends and he clicked on them, he said like a defining trait that they had, and that's what makes that person so unique and special. And so I feel like the game is a celebration of our individuality, and I love that because it also just shows that you are meant to have friends, I think, that are different from you and share similar, but also like help strengthen you through their different lens, you know, their different perspective. So that's just like one of my takeaways. I don't know if I woke up today just feeling very, I just think I came in today feeling like there was going to be some good stuff. I didn't expect to uncover that. But sometimes I think I'm feeling a little bit more receptive on a day to another day. And today was one of those days that I just sat here and felt like this game is incredibly profound in ways that I can't quite quantify, and I'm just kind of rambling here. I'm trying to sift through all of my thoughts, and it's also premature thoughts too because we don't have the whole story, so I'm just kind of speaking out before we know everything. But I just think the writing in this game is like, there's not even a word to describe how fantastic it is. So I cannot wait to continue the story through. We will pick back up in the next episode, heading down to the orphanage, aka Adia's home, and learn more about her backstory. And yeah, I just look forward to experiencing more of this wonderful world with you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye, YouTube.